Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Qing Empire. You will notice that the name hasn't changed much at all, but the amount of land we control has grown substantially. I'm going to probably move to annex Buryatia just to fully expand the name, but as a matter of fact, we beat up Russia in a war, and Great Britain was in the war but didn't do anything. And with the addition of the Ottoman armies, it was relatively easy to win. We can rinse and repeat Russia later on. Russia is now down to, well, 515, so we really didn't take that much from Russia. Took like 80, and I would have pushed for more provinces taken, but the Ottomans didn't have a lot of manpower, and we're getting tired of the war, so that's the way it goes. Considering we let them fight the entire war without us, I'm totally alright with that. So now the plan is to move down into China, and once all the Russian land is taken care of, we are going to attack Ava in a war of imperialism, which should trigger pretty much everyone else in the area to try and attack me. There's a little bit of an alliance going on right here, which should be an opportunity to snag most of the region. Obviously, we will wait until this 24 overextension. I think that much land would be more overextension is done, which will be 2 years. And we might even manage to pay off one of our loans in the meantime, which would be rather good. Still do not have the Renaissance. Oh, sorry, we have the Renaissance. What am I saying? We still don't have Enlightenment yet. It is spreading through our lands. It's spreading fairly well, actually. It's just not a fast-spreading institution. I suppose I could take some loans and buy it. I might as well just save money to get to it, really, though. If I get 2,000 gold here, I can then trigger this mission, which will give me 3,000. That should probably push me to enough money to buy the Enlightenment. Also, we are going to have Russian separatists like you wouldn't believe. So I should probably pull this army out of Japan, since they're not really needed anymore. There you go. We'll pull that army out of Japan and instead use it in Russia. And despite all that land I took, it's only 47,000 rebels, so should be dealable. Should be able to deal with them. There we go. English. Must speakish-ish. There's the Russian separatists. Right on schedule. As in right on schedule. They couldn't have picked a better timing if they had tried. Anything for a Dairy Queen? No. I like how Ava knows we're coming for them. They're running away with their army. Kind of amusing to watch. We'll do that there, we'll do that there, we'll merge those two. We'll split those two. Just making sure I've got, you know, a good distribution of troops and everything. We'll move you to there. We will now attack Ava. Hopefully not everyone else joins. Yeah, Keimer's going to be smart and say, no way are we getting involved in this fight. Probably the smartest move I've seen an AI make in a while. Of course, they could also just be out of manpower, too. So. Oh, no, the Keimer have, in fact, honored their agreement. I say that, and then the Keimer proves... He's totally wrong and proves to be an idiot. We've got a couple more shipments of troops before we can actually send them out to hunt down Russians. Okay, we had a victory there. Yeah, I guess I'll take the ideas. Are you gonna revolt? Campani. Oh, that's down here. At least I'm fine with those guys revolting. They're just gonna run into more trouble in the long run. Let's march to Ava itself, take their capital, get that lovely ticking war score. We should be able to wipe out the Chimer here rather quickly. Oh, they, for some reason, felt they could stop my fleet. Well, that was dumb on their part. I don't think anyone outside of the British and maybe the Aragonese or the French could stop my fleet easily. Not with the amount of heavy ships I put in there. Not with 10 heavy ships and 29 galleys. Not many people who would take out that force easily. Oh, we have a splendor idea. Let's take that. Artillery bonus versus fort +3. Probably not going to help too much because we don't actually have enough artillery to get that bonus. But now it gives me an incentive to build towards artillery. Take it as you will. That will be Ava's capital gone rather quickly. I don't know why the AIs don't ever put a fort in their capital, but they don't. Okay, you're all there. Hunt rebels! Go finish off some Russian. Chimer are enthusiastic about this war. They're very protective of their capital, are they not? Could leave them that and take that. They should return to being a tributary rather quickly. After all, they really can't go it alone. They might hate me for a while, but eventually the tributary states should come back. Ava's capital is actually holding out here. Probably having my Indonesian provinces occupied, right? Interesting they didn't. Huh. Taking out Malacca is going to take a while. Especially when they're occupying my territory. Might have to do a couple wars here just to finish them off, because I'm not about to hunt down all their tiny armies moving through my territory. It's ours and always will be. You're not getting your land back. That's the joy of being the Chinese. You can keep refusing that. People want royal marriages. I guess so. Doesn't really hurt me that much. Ah, there's the wonderful Cambodian separatists. I've been waiting for them to revolt. Not that I can do anything to stop them right now, but... 90% absolutism. Where's my rebel hunting army? Those got a ways to go. I see. These guys are actually putting up a better fight than I thought they would. Probably because we're almost even in troops. And general. Oh, we've actually lost the siege of one of our main lands. More separatists. Separatists everywhere. Just want to white peace with those guys. We can white peace out Malacca. Ava is ours. I don't think we'll be able to take most of their land though. Well, we should be able to take about half. Assuming we get a good war score out of this. Might be easier said than done. There we go. We can now build the treasury, build manufactories. We can also do an imperial conquest. I think I'll save that for now. Still 7,000 away from that. I guess I'll take a loan. There we go. Last institution embraced. New tech, so more production. So that'll help us pay it off faster. Siege was ours. Probably send you over to kill off that army though. We've lost that siege. Oh, that's unfortunate. We've taken that siege. How much is it going to take to persuade Malacca to leave though? A bit more. Probably occupy their provinces rather than just forts. The AI tends not to like having their provinces occupied. Oh, more rebels. Oh, another colony done. Figured I'd take at least one in Australia. Considering I don't know where else I can colonize. Unfortunately, I can't make it to South America. And I don't, unfortunately, know where Alaska or most of the rest of the world are. Well, it looks like my colonist is pretty much done working. Yeah, I've got nowhere else to go, I don't think. I don't think there's any way to tell if I have any provinces left to colonize. Okay, we're gonna have to go after Cambodian rebels soon. Slowly pushing those guys to be less enthusiastic about the war. Actually, the Ava army might be a little bit trapped there, but I'm sure they'll get out of it with no trouble. Saxony is emperor still. I think they were emperor before, too. Another colony done. Nothing I can do with that. Come on, Malacca, you should just peace out. Oh! I can either expel the Jesuits or keep the Jesuits. I suspect if I keep the Jesuits, I start running across the Christian trouble, but I have wanted to see that event chain for a while, so I'll keep it. Plus 5% cheaper tech cost, not bad for now. Quite a discount towards tech. Oh, Malacca, why don't you just give up? Occupied a lot of your provinces now. Oh, let's see how my Russian hunting army is doing. No. Don't leave Russia when there's still an army to be fought. Yay. No leaving Russia till then. We lost the siege to rebels, probably. Yeah, that should... persuade those guys to leave. Yeah, I'll just take the money. They're gonna take their own war to finish off anyhow, so... Come on. No. Then to there. To there. These guys are starting to want peace. As they should. As usual, I'm going to move to the the tried and true tactic of surrounding them and then demanding peace. Tends to persuade them to give up. Oh, our ruler died. And I do not like our heir. Wow, that is a bad heir. Bye. No hesitation. Just get rid of the heir. Should be fine to recover the heir, given time. Aspiration for liberty. Wait a second. Is that like the Revolutionary Empire? It might be. Ooh, I could trigger Revolutionary Empire. Oh, this might be fun. If I was to do that, though, I'd want to get the Mandate of Heaven first, right? Okay. When would this fire? I've got to think this through. I've got to think this through for a minute. 28. We've got 4 years till it would fire. And I steal Mandate of Heaven in 4 years. Yes, I would say probably. I'm gonna have one heck of a time trying to hold on to my empire, though. But we also should manage to harmonize this as well. Yeah. I think I'm going to try for the Revolutionary Empire. Assuming that's what Aspirations for Liberty is going to do for me. Yeah. Those forts are falling. Give me 1 second here. I want to make sure that I can, in fact, trigger the Revolutionary Empire from that disaster and what I need to do. Because if I can trigger that, that will be amazing. I've never actually bothered to trigger it. Can you believe that? With all the hours I've played, I've never actually triggered Revolutionary Empires. It's just something I've never bothered to do. Republics. Revolutionary disaster, revolution disaster. That's not Aspiration for Liberty? Okay. Aspiration for Liberty, I think, it's just general. They want... It looks like they just want... Parliament. Okay, well, apparently if I get a stability of 3, it'll go away. It's going to take a while, though. Okay, I guess I can't do a Revolutionary Empire, then. I need to trigger the revolution disaster, and apparently I don't have it. Okay. That there. So that means I should actually move to try and stop that disaster from firing. 3 stability, huh? 3 stability. And a lot of stability. Although, if I let these cores go through without taking the other, without winning this war, I might be able to pull it off. We'll see. Just lets you know I've never done a Revolutionary Empire, considering I didn't even know what the disaster was called to get it. Oh well. Where's my rebel hunting army off to? Look at all these separatists we have now. Oh, no. Stay. Much rather you take the fort, then go after the army, rather than the other way around. Neither party's going to be favored, because we don't like either the clergy or the nobility, apparently. Some particularists. Yeah, we'll finish off those rebels and we'll march south. That should be good there. This fort still hasn't fallen, annoyingly. Come on, fall already. There we go. 93% war score. We need 145, unless I support the clergy with a donation. Still not quite enough. When are these going to be done? Not for a while. Okay, that's 2. We need 188. 2 years. That's going to take a little... we can pull it off, I guess. It's going to take a while, though. And it also means I can't end the war until then. Which is a bit annoying. Surprised I can't actually do a disaster of revolution. Maybe it's not allowed outside of Europe. I've never seen an empire fall to it. I've never fallen to it myself, so... I really do need to do a game where I get that. It'd be fun to see. Considering it's supposedly the strongest government form and reasons for war in the game, I should definitely learn how to do it. Anyhow, I gotta move to end this episode here, I think. Yeah, I'll stop here, and next episode we will handle the finishing off the rebels stuff. Finish the war, hopefully stop this disaster, although I'm sure we could survive said disaster. And I'll see if there's a reason why I can't trigger a revolution. Now, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.